7:11 a.m. Pacific Daylight Saving Time. Good morning, everybody. This is Yin Yang with Morsels with Thought number 1217. So, can you go down, please? Please, please. Go down. Thank you. Okay, I want to read from the Rules Handbook by Ellen Fein, and Sherrie Schneider, TR Thursday. Today we're on day 143, Charm School, and I want to say what they say in here is so good. You can recite the rules forwards, you can recite the rules backwards and forwards, but you're still not getting dates. Maybe the problem isn't calling or texting. Maybe the problem is you. When we wrote the rules, we thought we covered it all. But during private consultations, we realized many women were missing a certain femininity and refinement. The authors are talking about their thousands and thousands of consultations that they've done in the years over for about the rules, and they're talking about how a lot, or every I don't know how many women were missing a certain femininity and refinement. They could travel all over the world, speak 5 languages, and use every feature on their iPhone. But they behaved like corporate raiders. They were pushy, negative, argumentative, vindictive, impatient, or entitled. We realized they might need a little help, so we created a charm school online course. So I shall read the next day as well. First move. When a client asks for advice, the first question we ask is who spoke to whom first. If she spoke to him or messaged him first on an app, it's usually over. Sometimes she just beat him to the punch and the relationship still works out, but it's very rare. I happen to have one. The boyfriend that I went out with for a lot of years, um, I recognized him. I had recognized him from 2 places before over the years. I was meeting him on a cruise ship. We were having some kind of cruise party for one day only, and he was there, and I recognized him from UC Berkeley walking into a fraternity where I was a guest sitting there, and he was walking in smiling, and then somebody said, "Hey, your name?" And then he went, "Huh?" And so I remembered him very clearly. And then another time was when I had made a decision to go to a dance. While I was studying for finals, I said, I'm going to be there for 30 minutes and no more. I made that decision, and somebody gave me a little tap on my shoulder, and it was him. He asked me to dance, but he said it so silently. He said, he basically moved his lips. The music was loud enough that you could sort of tell. Well, I mean, he's asking you to dance. He has already tapped you on the shoulder. How unclear can it be? So we danced a couple of dances actually, and then I left, and I remembered him later. So anyway, the authors say sometimes she just beat him to the punch, and the relationship still works out, but it's very rare. If he and then when I said, I recognize you, he said, yeah. He was almost cutting me off. He was about to say something to me. If he contacted her first and she broke some rules, such as seeing him too much, she can pull back. But she can't undo the beginning. She can't change the she can't change the fact that she reached out first. So if you are even thinking about making the first move, don't. Down the road, he might skip weeks or forget your birthday or act non-committal, and you will wonder why. We know exactly why. You made the first move. Okay, so that means that a lot of these relationships where the woman has made the first move were never meant to be, and the universe gives you a soulmate, and the authors say that it's the There is a plan in the universe, but it gives you one soulmate, and you ought to wait for him to come and say hi to you. That way he knows you like. That way he knows. No, no. That way you know he likes you. That's how come they call us, and we rarely call them back. Same with texts. Same with texts. So I'm just gonna say also with texts, um, the rules are to let it go if there are 4 texts back and forth each or more. On the fourth text, no more. There are 4 texts, no more. Unless he asks you out on a date, because you're not going to be a pen pal to him. Okay, I'll talk to you later. So see you tomorrow for Focused Friday. Old Kinderhack. Goodbye.